Hey everybody, and welcome back to the challenge. We are in day 2, April 2nd of the challenge. More time has passed, although. See, you've got the Fent.
No, the McCormick that we bought on the sale.
Okay. Fence somewhere then?
No, we returned Fent.
Oh.
So we thought that we didn't know how many people will be on, so it doesn't stack up the leasing costs for days. How much horsepower does roller need?
The big roller, 350. That's the one I grabbed because I figured to be most efficient.
Would the second McCormick with 320 be able to pull it? We might lease that one, because seems like this McCormick are really good on fuel. Like we've been doing work with this one that we bought all night, and I just had to refuel it
Bill, what's
a little
up?
bit before you
Mercy Farm
got
guy.
on.
I'm gonna try this McCormick here and see what happens. These fields are flat, so maybe we can get by with it. Me and my gang, what is up? Busy, busy day. Busy, busy days. FS22 time lapse. Welcome. Yeah, I seem to be able to pull this thing. $7 miles an hour. We're pulling it. Ryan, what is up? ATA Hammer, how are you doing, sir? Altona Gaming, coming at ya. Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. Doing pretty good. Was up a little late getting the Green Valley video done. We got that finished up. Wanted to get a couple new and noteworthies recorded today, which I did get accomplished. So that is now done. We'll release those later on. Ryan, thank you very much for the super chat.
Yeah, that's the standard work speed, isn't it? 7 miles.
Yeah, that's what the shop said, so it's doing it. figured if I could get the field done faster, then we hopefully will run up less leasing costs. Dwayne, yeah. These are some big fields, especially once we go and merge them.
Then try with this tractor. It has a little nice thing on the back. You might be able to pull it faster than the 7 miles. Because I'm running Cedar at 12-13 miles, I think.
Outline the field first. Oh no, ATA hammer, that's awful. I hate when contracts do that. Are you on PC or console? Because if you're on PC, there is a way to kind of fix the situation by cheating product in. No, it's 7 miles per hour, locked in.
That's interesting. So this thing probably only works on cedars.
What's that?
That drawbar mode that's on. So it allows you to work faster than the limit of the attachment is.
Oh. Is there something I need to pick? Or it's just supposed to happen?
No, you just, once you attach it to the back, it's supposed to work faster.
You want to switch out then? You're getting the benefit and I'm not.
I'm already at the shop, so I'll just pick another of these. It's like $130.
Right. Okay. Let's say if you're on PC, I'd tell you to use a console command to basically cheat in a little bit of product to unload and finish out the contract. See, we went and merged these two fields.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have a VGA now. I was wondering where all the money went.
Yeah, I realized that we had a manure heap glitch on the cow barn, so yesterday it didn't collect the manure at all, so I had to replace it.
What's the glitch?
I don't know, it just didn't. Probably because it was placed next to the barn that was originally on the map. And this one, the new one, probably didn't get into the catch area. I don't know.
Oh, there's a little section over here in the field that didn't get seeded. 2 sections.
Yeah, we are planning to use that for something else because it's getting complicated.
Oh, okay.
Moving equipment in there.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Console versus PC Challenge. We are in April 2nd, so we are now officially 1 day into the challenge. I was going to get a screenshot and change out the thumbnail. I might do that later on. We have gone and merged fields 12 and 13. We're in the process of getting that ready to regrow. Scooter's Workbench, welcome back, sir. Oh, bail contracts are going on the train. Yeah. Kickin' Chicken, welcome to the stream. Hope you all are enjoying things. Have you all had a chance to watch any of the console guys? I don't know if they've put out any content or not yet. United Bill, welcome. I'll tell you what, I noticed that the train, we don't know the train station that I was expecting to see is not here on this particular version of the map. Oh my gosh, this field is massive. Hello, Shorty, how are you doing, sir? So yeah, I know in the PC version there was a building up here, but it is not on this version, which I thought was interesting. But yeah, we can still transfer grain. That locomotive. Is there a reason it's sitting down there? Is that charging us money?
It shouldn't be. It was returned. We were testing some.
Okay, because it's just sitting down there. Okay, it says rent train for 1,000 hours, so yeah, it's not owned, it's just sitting there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Good news. Good news on that. Okay, so we just covered the silage, I see.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to come up to speed. Hey, I looked at that Invoices mod today. I did a video on it. And now I'm super excited to do a PC-based multiplayer where we can use it.
Yeah,
That's
it will
pretty
make all things a lot easier to do contract works for others.
Although I was looking at the mod, and I was going to do a segment in the video about how to change the prices it charges. But when I changed the prices in the file and then loaded back in the game, the prices weren't what I said. They were different. So, I don't know. How you really change the prices? Kid Farms, welcome to the stream. Hope you all have been
Might take
enjoying
a look at
the
later
challenge
on
as it
that,
rolls.
see if I can figure out something.
Yeah, I mean, there's a file in it called data.xml that has all of the work types and the rates defined. So I changed the value, booted the game up. It wasn't the default value, but it also wasn't the value I changed. It was something else, which was weird. So then I was trying to look through the Lua real quick to see if there was some obvious math that it was somehow doing, because changing the economy didn't change it either. So I just like, forget it. Driver 53. We were just talking about the console side. See if anyone has had a chance to watch any of the coverage from the console side, or if there has been any coverage on the console side yet. Driver 53 would be the one to know. He is team captain. Team captain of the console side.
I'll need a bigger tractor back because I can't pull it at the limit. It's going slower. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was doing the dangly. I couldn't grab it. Stream tomorrow evening. Okay, thank you very much. Guess I don't have the ability to race this thing. I'm eager to see what people think of the various sides, who is doing what, and which they think is ultimately going to be the winning strategy. Captain Eggs, what is up, sir? Also took a look today at the maple plant. That's a pretty cool mod. I like how the trees change during the seasons.
I actually haven't checked what was the latest batch of mods released. Probably won't check any mods until the challenge is over.
You don't want to be tempted?
Yeah.
Or be like, oh man, if we only had that one.
Yeah, why didn't come out like week earlier?
I was expecting some 11th hour requests that didn't come, so okay. There we go. Poor man's GPS. We're looking at the little coordinates down in the bottom. But enjoy your camping, driver. Enjoy your camping. Dwayne, she's doing okay. She's doing okay. We are obviously back at the house now. And her mobility has not been set back at all. She is just as mobile as she was a week ago at this point in time. Her pain levels are very well managed. She has gotten some additional help on that regard. So, yeah. Other than the fact that there are 2 fresh incisions yet again. I don't think she's been set back too bad. She's actually away from the house at the moment. Her and the 2 kids took a little bit of a trip up the road. About an hour away. They'll be back later this afternoon. So I think we have everything under control now. We just need to get through the healing process, right? Get through the healing process. Very good. Very good feeling to be home. After an unexpected 10-day trip or 5-day trip. I'll see if it lets me fertilize after I get this rolling done.
Okay.
Guess we won't need to weed this field because it's been plowed.
Yeah. But we can run with weeder anyway. It'll get us 20 hectares work instead. Kah. Hope that Team Console didn't hear that.
Bill, I honestly do not know how many fields we own at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it looks like. And to be honest, I don't remember how many fields we started this challenge in. But what I do know is fields that we own, we cannot sell, so those are definitely ours for the long haul. Swervy swerves. Yeah, I do know that they went and merged 12 and 13 together. One massive plot. And I do know that we are running low on fuel. We'll get that refueled here in a little bit. Now, there's no bonus for most fields owned this go around, so other than owning fields in order to get the land worked points, and then owning the fields, which means that we get the least number of contracts worked points, there really isn't much benefit in owning all of the land. Rich, what is up? Welcome. How are you doing, sir? Everybody remember, this is a marathon of an event. Going to April 30th. Lots of time to get things done. We don't need to be rushing. So, kind of just like real life farming, we are trying to get the job done in an orderly fashion. Looks like I missed a little strip. Oh well. That's good enough. gonna be able to hit it, or are we gonna have a little strip on either side? Oh, a little strip. Alright, well that's good enough. A little bit of mist rolling. Is it going to break the bank? It's a little cold still here, I believe. What is the temperature at? It is 50 degrees, so not super cold. If it keeps warming up, I'll probably go out and do our first grass mowing of the year tomorrow. I don't know. We're going to do it in sugar beets. I don't know what's planted, quite honestly. Dwayne was in here and planted field 12 and 13, but I don't know what what we put down in it. That's part of the surprise. Part of the surprise. Nobody wants to be the first to mow the grass in the neighborhood, right? Because then you're the guy. Oh, great. He's mowed the grass, so now I've got to do it. Swervy, swervy. Go. Refuel. So now we've got this section done. It has been. It was real cold this week. 20s and 30s and windy. Not something you really look forward to doing. It's getting out there and mowing the grass when it's windy and 40 something. I am in a McCormick X7. $620. It is technically under horsepowered for this implement, but it is getting the job done, which I have to say is really all that matters. Is can it get the job done? 7 miles per hour, which is the rated working speed for this roller, so it's doing the job. Well, I don't know what we planted. I want to keep that a little bit of a secret, actually. We'll figure it all out soon enough. I can tell you what we didn't plant. We didn't plant sugarcane in here. At least I'm pretty sure we didn't plant sugarcane. Daniel, what is up? Welcome to chat. Thank you for dropping by and saying hey. We've got a good little chunk of land yet to roll. Then we're going to see if we can't get this field fertilized. Oh, barely plays ATS, huh? As long as you don't end up running into anything, then that is all that matters. You went to the feed store to get some hay. Put it in a paper bar. What? Paper bag? it a late year snowstorm? I tell you here in Virginia, snow in April is very rare. But other parts of the country, snow in April is not uncommon. We did lock the visuals to July. That way we won't have to worry about, you know, the trees looking like sticks and then us doing things that we typically wouldn't be doing in the wintertime. Oh, I agree. I agree. Just last weekend, actually. Last week when we had kind of a flurry blizzard, it was blowing flurries to the point where it was like near whiteout. You couldn't see in front of you at all. It was probably in the mid 40s as far as air temperature goes, but the air where the snow was coming from was just so cold that they fell, and they fell fast. Covered the ground a little bit, covered all the bushes. And then when the flurries were over and the sun came out, it was all gone in about a matter of 15, 20 minutes. Are you hopping off animals or production?
No, I was checking out. I didn't realize that the field tree is already seeded with something that was not planned.
Half inch already, wow. What's the air temp? Is it going to stick around? We're getting it accomplished, I think. Just need to pay attention to the coordinates down in the compass or in the mini map. But yeah, it's just you gotta pay him a little more attention. That's like Virginia weather. snow today, going tomorrow. Very rarely does it stick around for too terrible long. So did somebody plant Field 3, or the
I'm not
AI
sure
flipped
if-
it before you bought it?
I'm not sure if we started with the Field 3 or not. So it might have already been planted at the start of the save game.
I may have bought it. Yeah, it may have been default bought. I forget. I forget which fields we started with and which fields we didn't. But it wouldn't surprise me if I bought that plot of land, since the sheep are up there.
Yeah, I think it was default, because I know we didn't bought it, so yeah. It doesn't matter, we'll sell the stuff that's on.
Dwayne's like, I didn't plant it. What do you mean? I didn't plant nothing. Other than what I'm told. Dwayne, you've been putting a lot of hours in. I saw you in earlier this morning. At least you were in voice chat earlier this morning. Who's had a chance to check out the Green Valley, Nebraska map now that it is in full release? And Bree, that's right, PvP farming, if you will. But it is a long haul event. Rocks are a total pain in the tuchus. Yeah. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. John, thank you so much for the subscription. Fired it up. I tell you, the biggest disappointment was when I discovered we couldn't sell the stuff on the farms. You know, when I realized that all the buildings were permanent, I was like, oh man. Not that I really have that much intention of modifying the farms, but still, yeah, that was a big hit on the score. ATA Hammer, thank you for joining the channel as a farmhand, sir. That is very much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, the animal areas I understand because they're all on hills. You know, they all have those big fence lines. I get that they're not placeable, but those buildings, the sheds, there really isn't much reason why those couldn't be available to put down. Being able to put down your own corn dryer or your own fermenters would be nice. Well, Ace Catfishing, we are not using PC mods. We are using crossplay only mods. So there is no distinct advantage or inherent perceived disadvantage as a result of that. I like the extra production on that map. They all are really well done as far as from a building standpoint. And as far as the, the pallets that spawn, those are all really well done also. Just a few more passes. There's probably like 5 or 6 more passes we'll have this field done, at least with respect to the rolling. And we'll see if we can't fertilize afterwards. Convoy night is crazy night, isn't it? That's going to be coming up here in a few days. We missed last week's convoy night because, well, I had a little bit of a family emergency, but that is hopefully well past us at this point, so we can jump in our new International 9900 that I have bought and lined up for the event and make use of that this week. So that'll obviously be on April 4th. I thought it was interesting how he hooked up the corn dryer, so it's also a silo. So it's not just a single purpose building. You know, put corn in, put propane in, get dry corn out. It's put corn in, put wheat in, barley, oats, all of your grains can go in as a traditional silo. But if you have corn and propane, then you can dry the corn, if you should so wish, in that same placeable. I thought that was a really cool idea. Puts up those kind of scary warning messages in the log because it has inputs that are not part of the production. Clearly these giants didn't really think that someone would be interested in doing something like that. So they kind of put warnings up like, hey, this thing takes wheat, but you don't have wheat configured as a production item. That clearly must be a mistake. See here, growing. 25 and 18 are ready to harvest. What's over there? Oh, I can't tell from this distance. Oh, catfish. Yeah, don't worry about that. I appreciate that, but don't worry about no head floating. Watch who you want to watch, right? That's how I see it. Some people prefer DJ style, some people prefer clutches style, other people are maybe a bit more laid back and prefer my style or others' style, right? Oh, Genetic J. Watch out there. Or my brake pedal may not work one Friday night or Thursday night. What do you all think of the precision farming announcement? The announcement about weeds growing in patches came out this week while I was away. But weeds are going to be shifted from blanketing the entire field with precision farming. You're going to have spotty fields of weeds across the map, and then you're going to be able to make use of a new sprayer. A John Deere sprayer is going to have a new function to it to allow you to automatically turn on and off the spray nozzles as the sprayer detects weeds over top of it. So as you're driving through the field, it's going to spurt herbicide just where the weeds are out of just the nozzles that it needs to. I think that's a really cool concept. And since it is in a add-on, it's not tied up into a true DLC. Hopefully we're going to be able to see modders take that sprayer, see how they're doing it, and then incorporate that in their own modded sprayers. I'm really excited about that. We have a minor mountain here on Frankenmuth. Well, we'll have to see, right? It's the auto equivalent of the slap that rocked the world. So we're going to be going for about another hour here, and then we're going to come back at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll be back in 5 hours from this point with another live stream on Frankenmuth in our console versus PC challenge. Super impressed with the McCormick here. Wasn't really what I was expecting that we would be using, but hey, it works out. It works out good. We picked up one of them because they were on sale. And then I think we went and bought the other one. Speaking of sales, I always forget that we have the, that we have sales. What do we got? We got, oh, nothing super exciting. We don't have a need for a beet cutting bucket, do we? That's on sale.
Oh, we will use the trailer mod.
The Beat Ninja. I love the Beat Ninja.
Oh, no Beat Ninja, there's that, the mods in here that turn all the ogre wagons into the beet cutters.
Okay. Well, we cannot hire any help. No hired help during the challenge. We have multiplayer servers with up to 10 players on at the same time. There is zero need for hired help, so it is outlawed. No hired help is allowed. Captain Kiwi to the rescue. Welcome. Last night went good. Last night went good. We had a lot of work to do. Got a lot accomplished, I think, in the first 24 hours of the event. Get a good, strong start. It'll be very interesting to watch the console guys once they start putting out content so we can kind of see what's our strategy, what's their strategy, where do we share strategies, and where do we divert strategies. There we go. This is our last pass. We're not overly concerned about getting every last little bit. Yeah, for straight line stuff, we use the coordinate down in the bottom of the mini-map. So we try to keep it 180 for due south work, 0 or 360 for work due north. And once we do that, then we are pretty much rolling along as straight as we could possibly be. Well, it depends on the player, right? Depends on the player. I'm not super particular because I know the bigger picture. The time I spend trying to cover every square inch is probably time I could better spend doing something else. So, for example, this field, we are rolling it right now. And there are little gaps here that we've missed. There's little gaps that we've missed with respect to putting lime down. There's little gaps that we've missed with respect to fertilizing. Not superly concerned about that fact because in the big picture, it's not going to affect the overall yield that too terrible much. Captain Kiwi, that is a question I do not know the answer to, and I'm honestly keeping it a secret. So we're not going to go see what we've got planted in here. Dwayne planted the field, he knows, but I don't know. I don't want to show the console guys what we put in this massive field. They'll get to figure it out once the crop grows. Then they'll be able to figure out what it's in it. But no help to the competitors before that. Put the draw ball over here by the stairs at the house.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta wait for growth. Can't fertilize it.
So more rolling,
Yeah, sound like more rolling.
or do you want to seed?
No, I can roll. So we need to roll field 4. Got 11. Go up here and see what field 4 looks like. Diablo del Toro. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the party. Today is your lucky day, also Diablo del Toro. You should see a new channel appear in the Discord. Go check it out. Adios, amigos. I say compadre, you stonies. Stone you field. Think we got headroom to bring you in. peanut butter. But chunky peanut butter is better than smooth any day. UTB with the 4-month farm barrenness. Thank you, sir, for being a farm baron for 4 months. How's everyone tonight? I am doing great. How are you doing? It's not nighttime for me, but you know what? This is an international channel. We have followers from all over the globe. So it is probably nighttime somewhere. Uh-oh, what happened there? What the hell? We have a plow section of the field. Maybe someone did a oopsie-daisy and did a marker. Not built for this little baby field. Evil Reg, what is up? Jeff Scott, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Console versus PC. Who will win? Only time will tell. Lots of different ways to win and lots of different ways to lose. Who will have the winning strategy? That is the question. Gizmo UK, welcome. There's going to be a new and noteworthy coming out later today that is going to have your name all over it. Genetic J, that is great to hear. Return of a perennial favorite. This time perennial in the sense of every farm sim version. Slacker Hobo, welcome. Welcome back. Oh, I love the fact that these little stonies are going away. It is in field 3, we can't see it. Optimus has me curious what's in field 3. Oh, soybeans. Soybeans are growing in real field 3. Oh, we could put narrows on and fertilize this field of soybeans before they come popping.
Yeah.
We got time to do it. It's only the 2nd day of September.
I think there are still 2 more growth stages before they'll be ready to harvest.
Yeah, and that won't happen until October, so we got 2 more game days before October. Oh, maybe do that after I roll field 4. Do we have a workshop on the main farm?
Yes,
Okay.
but the one you are in is the least McCormick.
Ouch. Goodbye, Stonies. Wish it was that easy to get rid of stones. IRL. LRI. I forget, are these collisioned? These are collisioned. Okay, we'll be seating or rolling around them. We're doing good on the PC side. We're doing good. Lots of work to do. Once we get everything done we need to get done, we'll hop into October. It's going to take a while to ferment that silage. That's all good. All good. Let's see what other fields we own here that we need fertilize. We'll get rid of this. What layer? Oh, it's weeded. Oh, we need to spray herbicide too. We thought we could spray herbicide on that soybeans and help that yield out also. Gaming Joy is in the house. Man, these sinks. It's gonna take me a while to get used to them. After the age-long sinks that we used to have in 19. Stuck. There we go. We got that done. Ah, Slacker Hobo, you PC or console? If you're on PC, there is, guess what, a mod for that. If you're on console, then not so much. Go ahead and check my mod review playlist because there is a mod review. There is a script mod out there. I believe it's over at lsfarmingmods.com. I believe it's over at this site. And with this side. There we go. There is a mod out there that will auto stop a round baler. So all you need to do is drive it. It will stop for you. Unload the bale. It's now a default thing, so you don't have to tell it to unload automatically. And then it will, yeah, just start and stop all by itself. In fact, there is also a mod that is over on that site, got released this week, that allows a harvester to basically do the same thing. When the harvester is full, it will stop, extend the pipe automatically, and then once it is at 90%, then it will allow the harvester to continue on. Gaming Joy's got some background humming going on or something. Yeah, the harvester one just dropped, but there is a bale one in there. Pretty sure that's where it came from. There we go. ATA Hammer just upgraded. Not enough that he was a farmhand earlier today. Now he is a farm baron. Thank you very much, sir, for your continued devotion to the channel and upgrading. Now, I just updated the credits yesterday. I'll update the credits again at the middle of the month, and that's when we'll get your name on the board. It does take me a little bit of time to get those updated, so I try to only do those a couple times a month. Now the the maps that came out this week. There were what, 5 notable maps that came out this week? What are your all's thoughts on those? What do we had? We had Medvin. The Vegan countryside. Something Lake District, right? We had another one that I'd already done a video on. I forget the name of that one. Gaming Joy is having some mic issues, so we'll just do text chat for now. Putting the hours in, right? Putting the hours in. Getting a good early start to the event. Rabbit Rob, welcome, sir. How are you doing? How do things go with you? How are things on the console side? Oh, we are doing good. We're doing good. In fact, she is out gallivanting around, visiting some family. Little setback did not really set us back with respect to her mobility, so that was great to see. Really, we're worried about how mobile she would be right afterwards on Tuesday and Wednesday, but we've gotten pain management under control with some additional meds, and now we are focusing on getting the new reopened incisions, or the old reopened incisions, healed back and closed back, so she can get to physical therapy. You know, we were probably a week away from physical therapy when this all started. Now we are probably a good at least 3-4 weeks away from physical therapy. But the fact that she's no less mobile hopefully means that we are not too far sidetracked on her potential return to work. So that's what the eye on the prize is, the eventual return to work. And hoping that that date still has not slipped. Nope, no content yet, Gizmo. He is camping. He told me and I forgot that he was camping. He'll be back tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the first content on the console side, released from Driver 53's channel. This field done. Then if no one else has jumped over into the tractor for the sprayer and the spreader, I'll get started on that. Just to have a little variety going on. ATA Hammer, I think you've got a delay or something going on there. That was a while back. You might just need a refresh to get caught up. Are we writing our name out here in cursive? There he is. He's getting hooked up to the port spreader. Look at you. All those rumors are flying. Field 11. We'll do a little rolling. Let me update in the Discord what we have done. All right. That is done. We need to roll 11 and 28 now. Big Scooby 76, welcome to the channel, and that's right, go Team PC. Oh, traffic is being brutal. Traffic is destroying you. Go. Really wish there was a better way of seeing the difference between seated and rolled. It is just way too similar. doing this. No, we don't have to worry about that. Interesting little bug. Oh no, that's with the weeder. Interesting little bug with the weeder and 1.3 is that it sets back the grass to growth state. Go 90 and 270, so we're due east to west. Poor man's GPS is a compass. I use game servers to do all of my multiplayer server hosting. I've used them since Farm Sim 17 days, way back in 2017. We have quite a nice referral credit in my dedicated server video. In that how-to, I have a referral link to game servers, and I get a nice little bit of credit for everyone that signs up over there. And we haven't had to pay for a server since probably 2018, thanks to the folks that are using those referral links. It has given us a nice credit. So all the servers that we run typically for these types of challenges and events are paid out of credits from viewers like you. I think they're reliable, yeah. Don't really have too many issues with them. Typically they will, restart kind of quote randomly once a month for Microsoft patches, but other than that, they are pretty much rock solid. As rock solid as any other game server host I would think would be. They have plenty of data centers scattered all over the world, so you can pretty much pick where you want your server to be hosted. They do allow you to move the server, I think a couple times a month, maybe once a month. So if for whatever reason you're having issues with a particular data center, or maybe the servers become overloaded because they've put other clients on that server and you want to just move off to a different one, just go in and say, hey, I want to move servers. This is where I want to go, and it kicks off a automated process. You are responsible for moving your own save game and mods over, but other than that. Slacker Hobo, that is great to hear. Cowboy Farming, what is up, sir? I have no idea what the Midwest cattle map is. Unscheduled downtime, yeah. In that scenario, on game servers, I would just bump to a different server. I would just say, you know what, let me move to, let's say, New Jersey, or move to Miami, Chicago, and see if I have better luck, because maybe I'm getting a bum server, right? Maybe it's starting to have some problems. Slacker Hobo, first up, I don't have favorites of pretty much anything. Now, you might want to check out the new green Valley, Nebraska map that dropped yesterday. I just did a map video on that, released early in the morning. There's also, of course, Elk Mountain, Montana. That is a 4X map. That is worthy of a look. What other 4X maps are out there? I honestly don't remember. My only thing would be to check my mod review playlist or map video playlist and see which ones have 4X in the thumbnail. Then that would definitely be a 4X map, and then kind of work from there. But overall, unless you see me actively playing this or playing a map in the channel, I am not playing the map. I don't have time to have personal saves or things to do outside of creating content. So if I'm not creating content on a map, then I am not playing that map. No One Shaw, or Number One Shaw, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, that was a big video too. That was like an hour and a half. Hour and 45 minutes. I would say, Bree, to look in the log for West By. It has a lot of messages. A bit more messages than I was willing to put into the channel. That's why we didn't do a video on it. Hobo's Hollow, yeah, indeed, that is a 4X map. Explanation Discord, Big Scooby 76, Explanation Discord. And Cowboy Farming, are you in the Team PC channel? Oh, we're gonna get a whole bunch of Discord links now, everybody. Where are we at? Oh, that's field 22. Yeah, my only hesitation is trying to figure out, we've got people that said they would be willing to or wanted to participate, and we're only 27 hours in, right? But we haven't seen them join the server yet. So just not really sure. Don't want to overload the channel and then have, you know, it's kind of a good problem to have people in the server all the time, but I don't want to get it overly flooded. But if you are available, right, why not bring you in? Are you logged into the Discord? I don't see. There it is. You have now been granted access. So I think, yeah, early next week I'm going to be working to figure out maybe who's committed, but then really doesn't have the opportunity to commit at this point. Because a lot of the people that were gung-ho on it were gung-ho like 3 weeks ago. And sometimes things change, you know? So I don't want to be holding a spot for someone that has maybe changed their mind on availability, or maybe things have just changed and they don't have an opportunity to participate like they were thinking they would. Blacker Hobo, thank you for becoming a farm baron, sir. As I was saying earlier, I just got done updating the credits, so I will update those around the middle of the month. So you'll see your name pop up around the middle of the month in the credits. No big worries there, because I try to update the credits twice a month, the start of the month and the middle. Line up 360. There we go. Shane H, what is up, sir? Everything you need is pinned in that channel. There's a map and a fair number of mods. All are off the Giants Mod Hub. All should be fairly easy to grab. So good, Shane. We've all been new sometime. And that will close out our need to roll that field. We'll jump down here and roll field 28. Well, Optimus is doing his thing. Is A, what's AB a place? What's that? I don't understand the question. Oh, AB. Okay, now I see the question. Ontario. wrong turn. There he is. Okay. And you know what we're going to do? Heck yeah! Okay. Now, at least with this texture, I can easily tell what needs to be rolled and doesn't need to be rolled. Then we'll be at a state where we just need to wait for growth. So we get these fields fertilized. We've been rolling away. I think that'll be a new title to the stream. That and grab a thumbnail here in a minute. Cowboy Farming, what are you talking about, map DLC? There's no map DLC. Precision Farming is scheduled for release on April 19th. So Precision Farming hasn't slowed down at all. Shane, we already have autonomous robot tractors, so I think it'd probably be a little while before a lot of people have much confidence in remote controlled big machinery like that, because of the fact that, well, if something goes wrong and you've got a tractor that's in gear driving, and for whatever reason you lose connectivity and communication of that tractor, you don't have any way of stopping a very large and powerful piece of machinery. Oh, cowboy farming! Oh. That was an April Fool's joke. That wasn't legit. Yeah, That was April Fool's-ish. There's been no announcement as to what is the second DLC on the Season Pass. So yes, precision farming is all well and good. Scheduled for release here in, what, 3 weeks? About 3 weeks' time. We just learned about the weeding aspect of precision farming. With respect to weeds will be sporadic. They will not be blanketing the fields. And then we'll be able to use a brand new sprayer, a John Deere sprayer that has basically the ability to see the weeds on the field and will turn the sprayer nozzles on when they are over the weeds, so that you're only using herbicide on the little bit of field that actually has the weeds growing in it, and that will help our environmental score. So we still have a fair bit of learning to do with respect to what is coming with precision farming in FS22 and how it will be different than FS19's precision farming. It is not going to be your granddaddy's precision farming, that's for sure. United Bill, I have not been paying attention to mods with any real distinction. I do know the animal areas on Green Valley, Nebraska are all set up for like 500 animals. But they are not transferable from one map to the next. As far as being more modern, I don't know, because I don't know anything about 10th Gen Farmer or Saskatchewan, Canada. What is he doing? Are we fertilizing? We're fertilizing that field. It is plowed. The thing's a little heavy for our tractor, is it not? There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this field out. And we are going to close out this stream for the day. But we will be back in approximately 4 hours for another stream here on the challenge server, where who knows what we'll need to be doing. Because, well, in 4 hours, that would be 8 game hours we'll have passed at that point. Hard to say if it will still be September or if we will have moved things forward into October. Do check out the channel. I'm going to be releasing a new and noteworthy here in just a little bit on the new Invoices mod that came out a few days ago. Just had a chance to look at that earlier today, and boy, that really gets me excited on the uses of that mod for multiplayer PC gameplay. The ability to easily bill one farm for their work and then pay a farm for their invoiced work is really going to change how a lot of people play the game. I know that we have used kind of an old school method of just trying to keep track of it on a Google Doc, a Google Sheet, if you will. Kind of a manual method of setting prices for various types of field work and then paying for those prices. And then keeping track of who's paid what. But the Invoices mod really does get me excited as to the prospects moving forward with that type of economic gameplay. Oh, number one Shaw, thank you very much. Let's see, we're not going to quite leave. I'm going to finish this field out, which isn't going to take too terribly long. Hopefully, Gaming Joy gets his mic issue figured out. Just trying to get this field outlined so it'll be easier to turn. Maybe not ultra realistic, but that's okay because that's how we roll with our roller. Indeed, Jeff, indeed, we will be back. We will be back. We are. It's kind of funny. I came in on the server when it was like 12 something and now it's 5 o'clock because of our clock speed. Big shout out to everyone that's joined the Discord. Big Scooby. What's it? Malibu, Hank Fur, and Viking Hammer. We also have Rywill. Thank you all for dropping by. We know when we have live streams, that's when we get a batch of folks. Robert Boone, welcome. We're just about ready to close out for this afternoon's stream. As I was saying, we're going to stream tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Once we get everything done here. Really impressed that this tractor's been able to handle this roller fairly well. It is well underpowered. We are getting the job done at full speed. Keeping up mostly with Optimus and his seating. Robert, we don't specifically have days that we multiplayer. We are involved in an April month-long multiplayer challenge. So we are going to be streaming Farm Sim on the server for every opportunity that we have. We're going to be streaming tomorrow afternoon, hopefully, and tomorrow night. We're going to be streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be streaming possibly Tuesday as well as Wednesday this week. All kind of depends on the schedule. And if a map drops over at the Giants Mod Hub, then we might have to do a map video instead of streaming. A lot of our schedule is very dependent on what happens with respect to mod and map releases for that given day. As I said, we're going to go ahead and close out the video. So thank you all for coming out and watching. Be sure to check the channel. I'm going to drop a new and noteworthy on the new Invoices mod, which is perfect for multiplayer gameplay, here in just a little bit. Then we'll be back in approximately 4 hours for our evening live stream. Once again, focusing on our console versus PC challenge. Take this up and refuel the cracker. Let Optimus get some more planting done. And until next time, happy farming.